1970 was a tumultuous time. You had a lot of riots, Black Panther Party movement, you had social injustice, and we were just coming out of the 60s where we wanted to have peace. For 1970, there weren't any books that spoke to young people, that resonated with the young people. And librarians, Black librarians knew that. So they wanted to establish this award that highlighted books from authors that really weren't getting that much attention. I'm glad that we can talk about this 52 years later and still have an array, an assortment, a variety of books that are classics and soon to be classics.
Librarians can use them in their own story times, and as well as just reading the story. At the end, we can also give worksheets and coloring sheets to go with it, depending on the age. We can also display them so that the children and parents know that they're available. We can take them out to the schools and the daycares so that they know that they're available and so they can use them in the same ways for educational purposes for their students. Today, if you would think of the type of music that people listen to, it's hip hop, pop. However, it's good to know some of the history to go back to jazz. So again, it's trombone shorty. And so this is really cool, the way that he goes back to saying, where you at, where you at. And so it shows where he was and how he lived and to grow up with the music in his life. With this book, the first time I picked it up, I thought it was really cool because it just caught my eye and I automatically thought of Afrofuturism. I feel as if the me I choose to be could be used in a really awesome art program. You can take it and create an art program created around Afrofuturism. You can look on any online database from the library and find different artists who will, for instance, I think a really good idea for this would create Afrofuturistic portraits. So the majority of these pictures are of the children and they're surrounded by really cool elements, but for the most part, it is about them. You see them and who they may choose to be as they are an adults.
We've had this collection since 1970. I grew up reading these titles, and it's important for future generations to have these titles to read as well. For those that aren't aware of the Coretta Scott King Award, we educate them and we let them know how important it is and why it is important. That's why we have them here.